Welcome to Office Hours with IB, Season 2, Episode 6 Leverage Over Effort. The Founder's Shift from Doing to Designing. In Season 2, we're talking about what founders must become, not just what they must do to build something that actually lasts. And today's conversation is about a shift every serious founder must make at some point: leverage over effort, because there comes a moment in every founder's journey when working harder stops working, not because you're lazy, not because you lack discipline, but because effort alone has limits, and scaling requires something effort cannot give you. It requires leverage. The founder trap no one talks about. Most founders start by doing everything. You sell. You deliver. You fix problems. You answer messages. You manage operations. You hold the vision. In the beginning, this makes sense. Your effort creates momentum. But eventually, your business grows and your workload grows with it. More customers, more complexity, more decisions, more responsibility. And suddenly, the thing you built to create freedom starts demanding more of you than ever before. This is the moment founders must confront a difficult truth. If growth depends entirely on your personal effort, growth will always be limited. The shift from worker to architect scaling is not about doing more work. It's about building structures that do the work without your constant presence. This is where founders move from being operators to designers. You stop asking, "How can I handle more?" and start asking, "How can this happen without me?" That question changes everything. Book Insight: Less Effort, More Impact and Essentialism. We're reminded that success is not about doing more things, it's about doing the right things extremely well. Many founders confuse activity with progress, but effectiveness is selective. Not everything deserves your energy. Not everything deserves your time. Not everything deserves your attention. Scaling begins when you choose what truly matters and design everything else around it. Strategy creates leverage. Leverage is not only about delegation or automation. It's also about strategy. And good strategy or a bad strategy. Strategy is described as focused problem solving, not endless ambition. Real strategy removes friction. It simplifies direction. It concentrates energy where results multiply. Without strategy, effort gets scattered. With strategy, effort compounds. The 80-20 reality of founder work. Another powerful principle comes from the 80-20 principle. A small percentage of actions create most results. A small number of customers generate most revenue. A small set of decisions shapes most outcomes. A small group of priorities moves the entire business forward. Yet most founders spread energy evenly across everything. That's effort without leverage. Scaling requires identifying your high-impact 20% and protecting it fiercely. Focus is leverage. Is also cognitive leverage, how you use your attention. In deep work, focused attention is described as one of the most valuable skills in modern work. But founders live in interruption, notifications, meetings, urgent requests, constant switching, and every interruption weakens your ability to do the kind of thinking that creates breakthroughs. Leverage comes from protecting uninterrupted time to design, decide, and build systems, not just react. What leverage actually looks like in real founder life: leverage is a system that handles tasks repeatedly without supervision, a decision framework that reduces mental overload, a process that produces consistent outcomes, a team structure that owns responsibilities clearly, technology that replaces manual repetition, clear priorities that eliminate unnecessary work. Leverage multiplies output without multiplying exhaustion. The uncomfortable truth: many founders resist leverage for emotional reasons. I can do it faster myself. No one will do it like I do. I'll set it up later. It's easier to just handle it now, but what feels easier today creates dependency tomorrow. And dependency prevents scale. A practical founder reset for this week. Let's make this real and actionable. This week, do one exercise: the leverage audit. Step 1: list everything you did last week. Step 2: mark each task as one of 3 categories. Only I can do this, someone else could do this with training, this should not exist at all. Step 3: take one action. Delegate one task, systemize one process, eliminate one unnecessary activity, just one. Small leverage decisions compound just like everything else in business. The deeper leadership shift leverage is not only operational, it's psychological. You must release the identity of the person who carries everything and become the person who builds structures that carry the business forward. That is what scaling leadership looks like. Reflection for this week: ask yourself honestly, where is my effort replacing structure? Where is my presence replacing process? Where am I working harder instead of designing better? Because growth doesn't demand more of you, it demands more intelligence in how you build. Closing Season 2 is about who you must become to scale, and the founder who scales is not the one who works the hardest, it's the one who builds the most leverage. Design what lasts, build what works without you, lead beyond effort. I'll see you next week. Welcome to Season 2 of Office Hours with IB, where every setback is a setup for your next success. Let's stop building to impress and start building what lasts. I'll see you next Monday. Subscribe now and join me next Monday, same time, same space, for another powerful session to fuel your week as a founder.